Hi YouTubers, it's Smokesy 77 on Flex for today. I'm in the garage again smoking a big ass cigar for the Olivia and drinking some, or I finished drinking some beer, some Corona, and some 24 years old. Anyway, I want to spend a couple minutes, I believe this is my fourth video today, yeah, my fourth video, talking about the cigars and the FDA thing. I'm sure most of you have heard by this point, because it's been going on for a couple of years now, either through YouTube, Facebook, websites, Twitter, whatever, that the FDA is trying to gain control over the cigar industry and potentially the pipe tobacco industry also. So, I've done videos on this a little bit. I've kind of tried to stay off the topic just because it really gets me irritated, gets me upset that they're trying to regulate industry that has nothing to hide, that it's not an evil industry that's trying to get people hooked or get kids hooked to tobacco. So I've really not talked about it much, but there has been a pretty major update recently, or not officially, but I think it's at least a major update. So the major update is potentially, excuse me, excuse me, foot smoke going in my face. Potentially this summer, we will get an answer whether or not the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration of the United States, will regulate cigars. So this has been going on for a long time in Congress. It's been going on with Cigars International, not Cigars International, CigarRightsOfAmerica.org. It's also been going on with a lot of other non-profit and profit pipe tobacco and cigar rights associations. So potentially this summer, summer 2015, we will get an answer, whether or not an official answer, whether the FDA will regulate cigars. So crap, the ash just fell down. Sorry. But yeah, this summer potentially. Now, last April, the FDA officially said they do plan to regulate more than just cigarettes and smokeless tobacco. They said they were planning to regulate e-cigarettes, e-smoking, vaping. They are planning to regulate cigars, pipe tobacco, hookah tobacco, dissolvables like the Camel dissolvables, whatever. So they are planning to regulate. So we are waiting right now. We meaning me, tobacconists, Cigar Rights of America, the ICE, International Pipe and Cigar Retailers, all that kind of stuff. I forget the name of the organizations, but we are waiting right now for the official word on what they plan to do. So the big thing last year was this $10 mark thing where they were going to regulate cigars that were under $10. And fortunately for a lot of people, especially people living in states with a very low tobacco tax like Pennsylvania and Florida, and down south, that would mean almost every cigar would be regulated by the FDA because most people are paying between $3 and $5 for a cigar. Now, this might be a little bit different for people who are living up north, myself included. I live in Massachusetts, where we're paying at least $10 for a cigar, if not $15, $20. So the big thing right now is we're waiting till the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, comes out and says whether or not they're officially going to regulate cigars. And the big thing that a lot of people are worried about, myself included, is new release cigars, taxes, new regulations, new fees, new whatever, because if they regulate cigars, it basically means that companies will have to submit cigars for FDA testing before they get to the market, which means a lot of new cigars will have to be tested, and this could cost literally thousands of dollars. Which means a lot of small retailers could very well go out of business. So, really at this point, as small people, not literally small people, but as us who don't have a lot of connection with the government, the best thing we can do right now is obviously make sure Cigar Rights of America is protecting our rights. Sign the petition if you haven't already. I didn't really bother because I'm the kind of person who just waits and sees. It's been going on for a long time. It's been going on since 2011, and hopefully, or even before that. So it really all started with the Family Smoking Prevention and Tobacco Control Act of 2009. So hopefully, come this summer, we don't see regulations on cigars. And really, I'll give my brief opinions on it. I don't want to get too much into a ramble. This video's already almost 6 minutes. I don't want to keep rambling on, but I think it's ridiculous because the cigar industry has nothing to hide. They're not like the cigarette industry where they're trying to get kids hooked. Big thing is that our thing is flavored cigars, acid cigars, Dreher Estate cigars. Those could be banned because of the conception that they're trying to get kids hooked on flavored tobacco. But honestly, I'll give my brief opinions on it. I really hope it doesn't pass because I really do enjoy buying cigars online. That's another thing. It could ban online sales, and you could have to buy in your retail shop, which the tax, or not the tax, but the price could be 3 times the amount. So hopefully it doesn't pass. Again, the cigar industry has nothing to hide. They're not trying to get kids hooked on tobacco. It really just started with those cheap gas station cigars being looped into the same category as regular cigars. Anyway, enough rambling. It's almost 7 minutes of video. I don't want to ramble on much longer, but I do want to say that hopefully we will get an answer this summer whether or not the FDA will be regulating cigars or not. And that's the update as of right now. I'll keep you guys posted if I hear anything. But anyway, comment, rate, subscribe if you want to. And I really hope it doesn't pass because we're already, as it is already in Massachusetts, we're already paying $8 to $10 a cigar. And if this passes, we could be paying $15 to $20 a cigar. Anyway, bye.